So, J.Cole and Adam Sandler are basically the same person. Let's see what type of dissection
There's a strange
going on
connection
here
between J. Cole and Adam Sandler that no one really talks about.
Okay.
On paper, they shouldn't have anything in common. One's a rapper, the other's a comedian and actor. But if you look closer, their careers are almost identical.
Your films get loved by the public and hated by critics. Whatever the Rotten Tomatoes critic score is,
loved by the public, hated by the critics. That's facts. That's facts.
for your films means zero. It means nothing.
What I had was this love from people and everyday people that live in their life to this music. But there was not, from a critical standpoint, that was the stuff that really got to me.
They are almost the same person, just in different worlds. Not because of the baggy clothes or their love for basketball, but because underneath all of that, they share something deeper. Today we talk about why J. Cole is the Adam Sandler of hip-hop.
Hard, man!
At the start of their careers, both J. Cole and Adam
pathetic,
Sandler faced the same uphill battle. Harsh critiques, doubts about their talent, and an industry that didn't quite know what to make of them.
Adam Sandler comedies are beloved by audiences, but get trashed by critics.
And that stuff doesn't hurt me anymore.
So what matters? What matters most? Exactly. The love of the people.
I think it hurt me 20 years ago. It got me 20 years ago. I was kind of shell-shocked, like, what happened? They say I suck. I thought I was good at this.
When J. Cole dropped his debut album, The Sideline Story, and later Born Sinner, the reception wasn't what he hoped for.
We put out the single, it was the worst response I've ever gotten on any song that I've ever put out. It was a terrible response.
Many critics weren't satisfied with the quality of music. They said he was boring. They said he didn't have the superstar charisma.
Wow.
Or look, they said he couldn't carry an album the way Drake or Kendrick could.
The first album comes out, and it does tremendously well commercially. But the reception critically and on the internet is still sort of mixed. What was that feeling like for you guys internally?
He was
Strap, what's good, Mark?
Time where he was feeling like he still had to prove himself.
What up, bro?
Those early reviews didn't just annoy him. They shook his confidence. He was still learning how to deal with public perception.
But
and
it
for a
propelled
while,
him.
It got to him. He's spoken about that period as one where he felt lost and a bit depressed.
Now I'm dealing with self-confidence kind of shattered, you know what I mean? And like trying to fight against that, writing my way out of it. So then when I tell people like, yo, you know I was fucked up for this whole album, like doubting myself this whole time, niggas like, what? But it was real to me. I was like, yo, that's why people jump off of buildings, man, like, and just end it.
He had spent years chasing validation, trying to prove he was worthy of being called one of the greats.
Facts,
but everything changed when he finally stopped caring about what people thought.
Gotta stop
Once
caring.
Cole let go of the critics and focused solely on his truth, his career skyrocketed. 2014 Forest Hills Drive became the moment where he found his balance and knew he didn't need anyone's approval anymore.
Rihanna.
Honest, vulnerable, confident. Wasn't on no commercial shit at all. This is the shit that you'll remember forever.
That's a
Fame,
fact.
accolades, having people say, yo, you are the best in
That's
the
a
game.
fact.
I thought those would be the things that would bring happiness. And then the happiness wasn't there. And I realized there was such an attempt to achieve these things and to keep going that you lose sight of the people and the blessings that you have around. So focused on the next success, the next step in your career, and you forget the fact that you have these things that seem small if you're looking that way.
Yeah.
But if you look this way, you realize they're the only thing that matters, and that's your mother, that's your family, that's love.
Man, that's real, bro. That's fucking real, man. Drop a bomb on that. Let me show y'all something, man. Alright. It's my way of life, you know? I mean, Jermaine and I's birthdays are only a few days apart. Me and this brother right here, shout out to him. Our birthdays are literally on the same day. We were probably born hours away from each other. He was in 3 states over in Florida. I'm in New Orleans, you know. But this book right here is what Jermaine Cole is basically explaining, talking about. The Gap and the Game. Dan Sullivan. Great book, y'all. It is a great book. Because it's broken down in the simplest form. When you think more so about the gaps, you'll never attract more gains. And when you are grateful for the gains, more gains come. Because the gap is not, you're not trying to bridge no more gaps. And by the context, the gap is your accomplishments, your present moment, the great things in your life, your family, your friends, your loyal patrons, your loyal supporters, your circle, your clique, your dot, whatever you got, your corner, your tribe of people. That's your gain. And the gap is what you lack. The gap is the negative effects of you wanting so much, you always reaching for the next thing. Oh dog, you reaching for the next thing. Well, I don't got this yet, so you're always gonna be in a constant chase. That's exhausting. That's exhausting. That is exhausting. Being in a constant chase to where you can never sit down. You can never take time to just do nothing. You can never take time to just sit. Why? Because you were taught, I always have to keep working like a hamster. I always have to keep working like a rat. But when you use your mind, the greatest fucking bone, and it's not a bone, but the greatest muscle in your body to attract and live and think and imagine and visualize and conceptualize, come on, bro. There's nothing you can't do. Think about another person besides me who has told you, use your mind, think, figure it out. I'm gonna give you some jewels and some gems along the way, but bro, you'll never forget them, right? You'll never forget them because it all trickles back down to your mind. When you got your heart broke, your mind. Your mind was so much in the gap, you didn't know how to gain her trust, her love. See? You was always comparing. You're always comparing and contrasting. See what I'm saying? You'll never forget those people that told you to think it out. Without your feelings, without your emotions, for now. Your intuition is not your feelings. Oh, nigga. Your intuition is not your feelings. Your intuition is your gift from the universe. Your gift from God. It's like a wristband. Your intuition is like a wristband that you can never take off. It's stapled to you. Don't you understand that? That's what your intuition is. So every time, let's say you have Just Be Simple or One Life, One Chance on your wristband, and every time something goes out of whack or something gets disproportionately unbalanced in your life, guess what you do? Your mind tells you, look at your bracelet. One life, one chance. Just be simple. Oh, that's what I got to do. I'm overthinking in a negative way. I'm overthinking too much. You see what I'm saying? Come on, man. Come on, man.
The critiques never
mime.
really stopped. Even today, the critics and people have a lot of...
Because guess what accusation? If y'all notice, the more decades we go from, let's say, like, you know, the 1800s, when Hermetic principles and African spirituality, Yoruba, and the Hermetic principles and the Hermetic spiritual teachings, when that was all anybody knew, fruits, vegetables, the sun god, and you know, all that shit. The further we go from that is the further they want us to extract our mind. Don't use our mind. Don't use it. But guess what? All is the mind. All is the mind. And the mind is all.
things to say, but he no longer lets them define him. Instead, he's built one of the strongest, most loyal fan bases ever in hip-hop. A core of listeners who show up for him no matter what.
I know what it is. Like, I know there's certain people.
Oh, dog, what
every
the
time
girl
Cole comes out, he's gonna write something negative. But before it used to get to me, now I get it. Like, oh, okay, that's
love
part
you,
of the game.
Adam Sandler's career mirrors Cole's almost perfectly. For years, Sandler was one of the most criticized actors in Hollywood. His movies were torn apart by critics, earning low ratings and harsh reviews. But his fans,
thank you, my brother,
really loved him.
Thank you so
Friday of literally every one of my movies.
Right.
The reviews, they destroy them so much that I'm just like,
Do you read the reviews though? Why?
No, it just happens on occasion. I'll get a call like, "Oh, hey, fuck the New York Times." I'm like, I didn't read it yet.
He built an empire off of making the exact kind of films that critics told him not to make. Fun, silly, and heartfelt comedies with his friends.
Wow. And look how simple that is. Fun, quote-unquote silly, heartfelt movies with friends. Happy Gilmore, W movie, right? Like, my woman just showed me, I think Big Daddy. Oh, let me see. I think, right, Big Daddy? Or Daddy's Day? Yeah. Damn, I'm good. Let's go. Yeah, Big Daddy. Bro, this is a great... I cried. Anybody seen this movie? Or heard of it at least? Yo, I cried. Seriously, like, I cried. Like, not... but them bitches was going. This is a very heartfelt movie, bro. And the supporting actors, like his brother, his cousins, like his friends, you know, they didn't really do too much, right? But man, fun, silly, heartfelt movies with friends. Psh. Golly. We said Jim Carrey or Adam Sandler. Oof. I don't know about that one, Act. I don't know about that one, man. I love Jim Carrey, bro. The Truman Show. Because Jim Carrey has always loved to put his awareness, his consciousness, his spiritual gifts in his films. And, you know, even in the fun ones too. Like, what's that movie with Jim Carrey? Yeah, what's this one? Mr. Popper's Penguins was funny. I like that movie. Yeah, Me, Myself, Irene. Great one. Bruce Almighty. What? Bruce Almighty is a hell of a movie. Dumb and Dumber. Ace Ventura with the dog or like with the animals and shit. So he, like, even in the funny ones, he always like had his quotes, like his heartfelt moments. You know what I'm saying? And Adam Sandler has been, you know, just a simple but heartfelt actor when it came to simplifying the message that people all across the world can resonate with. I love that shit. So, who would I pick, man? Okay, if I had to pick, I'ma go Jim. I'm gonna go Jimmer, but I love Adam as well. I love Adam.
Adam Sandler writes, produces, and stars in his own films. Just like J.Cole has always produced the majority of his own music. But deeper than that,
was coming
what
with season
often
2.
gets
Yeah, we
overlooked
seen
is
that,
how
Chico. We seen that,
strategically
yep.
smart both these men are
He
behind
deserve
the
it.
scenes. Sandler, through his company Happy Madison, turned his goofy comedies into $1 billion business, funding his friends' careers and securing deals that guarantee freedom and longevity.
My buddy Hurley, who I went to college with, and he writes all the movies with me. I do have more fun with my friends, and I do look to put them in all my movies.
Look at that. Loyalty, man. Something you can't fucking buy, bro. Something you can't... This nigga, man, whole time, Mall Cop, Paul Blart and shit was probably, you know, collaborative ideas with Adam Sandler. That Adam Sandler has something to do with. Now, you go, man... love watching shit like this.
I know it's gonna be a better day when they're there, and I also want them to have a great thing to do. I like seeing him kill and all that stuff.
When it is your friends in the movie,
right,
you're still the boss. I mean,
I never feel like the boss. I feel like I have the responsibility of making sure it all goes smoothly for them.
All the guys that you came up with, they're either writing or directing or producing or acting in your films. Nobody has taken better care of me in this business than you.
J.Cole has done the same with
That's a hell of a fucking compliment. That's a hell of a compliment.
Dreamville, nurturing.
And I hope, yes, JID, yes. I hope he plays the newest clip that JID's in when he was on a Joe Budden podcast, speaking about what Jermaine Cole has done, is doing, and has done and is doing for the Dreamville artists who were signed to them, and they're now like Ari Lennox will forever be good, JID, Boss, Kaz, Omen, they'll always be great, always. Like, I really hope that he puts that clip in here.
Artists like JID, Boss,
yes,
Earth Gang,
yes, Earth Gang, yes.
Take the Revenge of the Dreamers series, for
yes.
instance. At the heights of his career,
beautiful.
He put out a compilation that focused on showcasing culture and unity. And recently, when Dreamville's deal with Universal ended, Cole shared the blessings. He reportedly paid his team handsomely, even though the majority of the money made by Dreamville came from his own work.
We just kind of ended our Universal partnership at Dreamville.
Okay.
And the bros got a nice windfall, They didn't owe any of us anything, you know what I mean? And they broke bread top to bottom.
Wow.
Like serious bread.
Cole looked out for everybody that was...
Yes! Thank you! Yes.
Part of Dreamville.
I heard Boss talk about that.
That's one of the most beautiful things in hip-hop right there. That never fucking happens.
That's dope.
If niggas on Dreamville, that was a part of it, don't want to do music and they just want to move on with their life, they will be good.
That's who he is. A leader who does more than what's required.
Oh my God!
Someone that never forgets the people who came up with him. But beyond their success and business moves, what truly connects J. Cole and Adam Sandler is how they represent the average man navigating everyday life. Adam Sandler usually plays the same kind of character. A regular dude just trying to figure life out. He's not rich, not famous, not special at first. He's the underdog who grows by learning what really matters, which is usually love, family, and purpose. Most of his characters are underestimated by everyone around them, but they always prove their worth without changing who they are. That's what makes them so real. They represent us. Doesn't that sound exactly like J. Cole? He raps from the point of view of the regular guy. The kid from Fayetteville who made it big but still deals with self-doubt, family, and finding meaning. Like Sandler, Cole's arts in life isn't about being larger than life and perfect. It's about being...
And it's so sad because a lot of people want a fucking savior. A lot of people want a leader because, no pun intended, they don't have no role models. They don't have no figures in close proximity. They can call, they can text, they can hit up, they can have lunch with. They can go play basketball with. They can go ride bikes with. They can't do that shit in real time. So, for motherfuckers to say that J. Cole is distasteful with the rap beef and shit because he bowed out and he did what he always does. You niggas some hoes, man. Hoe ass niggas. Hoe ass bitches. Yeah, I said it. Got a problem with it, say something. Type it. Twitter munching ass niggas. Type something. Say something. It disgusts me, man. Weenies.
Honest and human. Plus, they both kind of nice on the courts. Sandler stopped caring about Hollywood expectations long ago. He'll show up to events in a baggy hoodie and sneakers, completely indifferent to red carpet norms.
Adam, what are you wearing? What are you doing right now?
What went into picking out this look tonight?
Yeah, AKA, hey, you know what this means? What are you doing right now? Wait till to put me on the spot for being different. I'm just like y'all. I'm just not wearing what y'all wearing. Fuck off me.
Show up to events in a baggy
I don't want to be in the spotlight.
hoodie and sneakers, completely indifferent to red carpet norms.
Adam, what are you wearing? What are you doing right now?
What went into picking out this look tonight?
This is just trying to cover the gut.
He doesn't act like a movie star.
What does that mean?
He doesn't look like one either. I mean,
Cole does the same thing, performing in Crocs, sweatpants, and a t-shirt, rejecting celebrity aesthetics altogether. Neither of them chase relevance by trying to follow what's most popping at the time, yet they remain relevant precisely because of that authenticity. Sandler's acting has never been recognized by big award shows. He's never won an Oscar. In fact, the only Oscar nominated tied to his film Click was for Best Makeup. And even when he gave one of his most powerful performances of his career in Uncut Gems, he was snubbed.
The Oscars are, you know, they're assholes. If they don't want to give my man his props, we will tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, one of the greatest of all time.
Despite Forest Hills Drive becoming a cultural
This made me
phenomenon,
emotional, man.
Despite platinum albums and sold-out arenas, he's never won a Grammy for his own work. And yet neither he nor Sandler ever let that define their worth.
Had I won it early on, I think it would have validated all
The
of those
feelings.
feelings I had for it.
Yeah.
The fact that it didn't happen, and then it didn't happen, and then it didn't happen, it becomes clear that it's like, oh, wait a minute, like, those things weren't for you.
Adam Sandler and J.Cole built an empire by staying true to themselves. Neither needed the trophies to prove their value.
Let's go.
Their audiences are the proof. Being the Adam Sandler of hip-hop isn't an insult. It's an acknowledgement of Cole's unique career path
That's
and
right.
staying power.
That's right.
So while others are chasing the
Longevity!
power, J. Cole, much like Adam Sandler, seems perfectly content with just being himself, carving out a career that's not defined by hype or awards, but by the loyalty of their people and fans who grew up with them and never left.
Wow. Fucking wow, man. Oh my goodness. Amazing video. Amazing video. Geek about it. You got a friend in me, champ. Great video.